What's this week mean to you?
Just another game. You know me, I don't care who we're playing, so LSU's, of course, start off with a great program, a lot of great history there. I've known Coach Miles for a while. He recruited me when I was at LSU. Sat down, talked to him plenty of times during that whole process, and great guy, great coach, and we know no matter what their record is, they're always ready to play us, and it's always tough games.
How does Saban and Miles differ in recruiting?
I don't know. It's been so long. I can't really remember the difference, but they're both great guys and great coaches.
What's he like? What did you think of his coaching?
He was awesome. Literally, I don't think we ever even talked about football much while I was there. It was more on like stories, his upbringing, being raised, and how he was raised and everything. So that's really all I remember.
What do you remember about that drive last year?
We scored. It was a great drive. Especially we had a lot of guys injured that game. Coop wasn't 100%. Then he ended up not even playing most of the game. Then we had to play guys in positions where they hadn't played all year, so we had no timing whatsoever in the passing game. It was rough. Then we turned the ball over. We had that fumble. But it was a great drive for us, toward such a critical time in the game, and for us to come out with the score.
How much pain were you in during that? Because that was a week after you took that hit at Mississippi State, I believe.
I don't know. Playing SEC, I'm always beat up. So, I don't even remember.
You hit Kevin 3 or 4 times on that drive, and then in the championship game against LSU in 11, Kevin made a couple big catches. What is it about him that you look for in those big moments?
Well, as you can see, we're great friends. We came in together, both originally from the same area in Mississippi. I was born in Biloxi. So our recruiting process, we've always known each other, and it might just be a Mississippi connection, I guess. I don't know. But I just feel like he's such a smart player, and I know where he's going to be at all times, and he goes up and makes plays.
You guys, obviously, the last 2 years have lost in November, but go on to play for a national championship. But all the teams, Florida State, Oregon, Ohio State, they could go undefeated. Can this team afford a loss in November?
Probably not. I'm not thinking about everybody else. I could care less what their record is, so it's no disrespect to them. They're all having great seasons, but we're worried about us and what we need to do to take care of business. Yeah, I'm sure I have. In high school or coming up, sports means a lot to me, and I play with my heart on my sleeve. I go hard every play I feel like. So, I'm sure.
Did it surprise you that kind of came out at the end?
Not really. Everybody made a big deal about it, but there's been plenty of people to, have tears of joy after a lot of big games. I've seen Ray Lewis, I've seen Michael Jordan, tons of people. So, was best.
What do you remember the most about the 2011 game against LSU?
We lost. I don't even really remember much of that game, other than us just not playing that well.
Do you think that you took something from that in terms of your play that led to the career you had since?
Yeah, well, I didn't really play like myself that game. I tried to, it was like, game of the century, people kept saying, or something. And since then, supposedly we played in some more games of the century. I don't know how that's possible. But I just tried to not, pay attention to the game that much. I didn't really play with a lot of energy. I tried to I had some big throws in the game, and USC, I didn't show no excitement. I just tried to stay mellow, and that's not how I play. So I just didn't play like so.